What's up, everybody? It's Jazz Fuzz. Yeah. So, I'd like to talk about this thing about, like, Christianity stuff. I noticed something lately that that a lot of people keep messing with the spiritual world. Now, some people don't believe in spirits, some people do. That's okay. A lot of people don't have to believe in ghosts and spirits and all that kind of stuff. But, give me 1 minute. I think I probably need a new camera because I just charged this daggone camera yesterday, and it's already losing juice today. So it's like, what the heck? Let's see if I can. That's gonna be in your way. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, that's better. Well, like I was saying, that I noticed a lot lately. I watch all types of different YouTube channels and stuff like that. I love paranormal, ghost adventures and stuff like that. I like hearing stuff like that, and creepypastas and stuff like that. But in real life, I noticed that a lot of people do mess with the spiritual world. And to me, that's a dangerous thing to mess with. I mean, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot mess with spirits. That right there is a bit no-no. Especially if a spirit been through dramatizing stuff, or they had a bad history in the house or whatever. Now, I know why most people go out there and do ghost hunting and stuff, or ghost adventure, is to prove to the world that spirits and ghosts they do exist, and you want to catch footage of it. But there is a slight little problem. The problem is that some people they do magic tricks to seem like there is a ghost. Ghost Adventures got caught on this. They said it was some type of string to move a brick, that it was like a real spirit. So some people use technology to make it seem like there's a ghost, and then some people use little magic tricks. Now, sometimes people do capture real life ghosts, real life spirits. And I had a friend, she told me she's a medium. She can sense ghosts and stuff. She told me when people do that, she said that's a bad idea, because you make the spirits or ghosts very upset when you're trying to bring them close to you, or trying to bring them, doing certain stuff. You're basically evoking the spirit. And so she says she doesn't like when people do that. She says she doesn't like when people trying to evoke them and tell them to push this and push that. Because I asked her a question about police. Back in the 90s and maybe late 2000s and maybe in the 80s, that paranormal things wasn't a norm. People didn't believe it at the time, especially in the 70s. The 70s, they did not believe that stuff at all. Until somewhere in the 80s and 90s, that's when people start really paying attention and say, okay, spirits do exist. There are actually some real live demons in this world we live in. And I asked her about police officers, because there was a couple episodes or whatever I saw police officers use mediums to find the person who is dead or find the killer. She told me they shouldn't do that unless the spirit comes up and asks for help. Now, most people like, how in the world does a medium know a spirit ask for help? There was one medium lady that I saw on YouTube. She keep having this vision of a woman that keeps asking for help. And when she asked for help, she went and searched. She went to the police officer. She said, hey, are y'all missing somebody or whatever? And they're like, yeah, there was this young lady. And she actually found the woman's body. I can't remember if she found the killer, but she did found the missing woman's body. And it was just mind-blowing. I think she found the killer. I'm not 100% sure. But my friend told me, who is a medium, she said that usually they shouldn't force a ghost or, trying to find the spirit. She said usually spirits should come up to them if they really need help. Which it makes perfect sense, So my point is that people are still 50-50 when it comes to ghosts and spirits. But the reason why I'm talking about Christianity and spirits, because now these days it is getting a lot worse. The spirit world is getting a lot worse. I think people gotta understand the reason why that portals are not meant to be open. There's a reason why. Not because of evilness. Most likely, yes, it's evil. But that's not the main reason. The main reason is because when you open a spirit world portal, you're letting all kinds of stuff in. And most of the time, these things that come in will jump on you or be attached to you for whatever reason. I'm assuming the reason why certain spirits are attached to certain people is because, one, you summon them, and two, they're like, what do you want me to do? It's almost like a genie, but they harass you, or they're just following you everywhere you go, scaring the shit out of you while you're in your bed sleeping, and you wake up and like, oh my God, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, that when you open a portal, it is very hard to close it. Especially if you mess with something that is like 100-something years ago. I don't understand people. It's not a game to be playing with spirits. And I'll be right back with my part 2.